And we're seeing Cam Johnson take his offensive game GA to another level.
Upping his scoring while remaining efficient. Most of his shots coming from long distance, but he can put the ball in the bucket just about anywhere.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Young looking around. Mitchell right side. And taken away by Johnson. Here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Left side, DeRozan. Young with no one around. Off target with his three. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and Coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard, because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Back to you.
Allie, thank you so much.
And Halliburton not afraid to work for it on offense, taking the contact and still getting the finish.
Screen by Gafford. A nice shot by Young.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Back to Şengün. Rebounded by Gafford.
Excellent box out there, keeping himself between the man and the basket.
Screen by Gafford. Kept alive. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
You know, Tim, when you look at Bilal Coulibaly, outstanding length for a wing.
Yeah, 6'8" with the reach of Stretch Armstrong. The tools are all there. And at his young age, there is plenty of time to develop his offensive skills.
And it's Mitchell missing. Ingram outside. Makes a big high bounce and throws in.
Great job of just letting that play develop. Ingram showing a little IQ there.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Young. Screen by Gafford. 6 to shoot. Las Vegas again missing.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Back to Şengün. Screen by Şengün. Pulls up on the wing. Johnson with the rebound.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus. Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
It's stolen by Johnson. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that could take him off the floor. Not what he wanted right there. 2 fouls in the first quarter. Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
Mitchell. They get it back. Oh, and the jam by Gafford.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Here's Mitchell. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Mitchell is double. Shots good by Gafford. Gafford's got 6 points.
And another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here is Halliburton. Şengün. And that one drops.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
Mitchell wide open. From outside, off the mark.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Şengün with the traits every coach loves.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Here's Şengün. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so the first quarter is in the books.
10.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
They've disrupted the offensive flow, and they are making things miserable for any ball handler.
And he can't jam it through. Dinwiddie, left side. Just 5 to shoot. Another shot. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
And now, Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, "I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality." Back to you, Kevin.
He sets the tone. Okay, Allie, thanks. The rebound by Ivy. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And here's Ingram from the arc. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
A solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots.
Connect. No good. Halliburton with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Las Vegas trails by 7. Pass to connect. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Some solid defense from Ingram.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Halliburton, no good. And here's Las Vegas. That team is a little road weary right now. That is the 6th consecutive game away from home. Every so often, Tim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one in the way you look at the game?
Well, I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor. That is where your best communicator often resides.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you played?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop me. That's the way I looked at it.
Now, here's Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Ivey, no good. Here's Edwards. Outside for Halliburton. Here's Halliburton. Oh, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
And how about the awareness from Valanciunas? He read the pick and roll coverage there. Beautiful.
DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And that one, good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now, here's Ivey. He has yet to score. Pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell drills the 3.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Here's Halliburton. And the layup's good off the glass. Halliburton's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
On the wing, Johnson. Mitchell outside. Las Vegas needs to get off a shot. And Connect gets it to go.
And when you need a bucket from outside, Connect is your man.
Ingram attacking. Pass to Valanciunas. And he lays it straight in. 8 points for Valanciunas.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 6.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Ivey, no one around him. Well, good with the triple.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Valanciunas, good. He's got 10.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
29.
They're up by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And Jim, breaking down Jalen Johnson's game, what jumps out to you?
Well, Kevin, I think it's his versatility. He can really do everything out there. And when you combine it with his size and athleticism, he's got star written all over him.
Back to Young. Here's the teardrop. And the layup is up and in. Young's got 6.
That's just beautiful touch by Young. For a smaller lead guard like he is, he needed to develop that floater.
Mitchell with the steal. In the corner, it's Gafford. Young inside. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. That ties it up.
3.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Halliburton. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Shoots from 14. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Here's Mitchell. Johnson outside. It's Young on the wing. Screen by Gafford. Just 5 on the clock. That one drops for him. Young's got it all tied up now for Las Vegas.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Pass to Hauser. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Outside, Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from outside. Edwards got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Mitchell outside. Halliburton with the steal. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Now Las Vegas moving it up. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Whatever they said at halftime, it is working. They look super confident out there.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial to that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys, like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there reclining fully right next to you.
And it's Connect in the corner. Down low. Pass to Ivy. For the lead. 6 on the shot clock. Ivy on the wing. Clark outside. Ivy on the wing. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. To the inside. Stolen by Connect. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Pass to Ivy. Back to Young.
Man, Şengün was practically in his jersey.
Great defense that time from Şengün. And it's Ingram missing.
2 minutes.
So it's Las Vegas now. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Queen. Back to Ivy. There's the pick. Here's Queen. Young for 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
And here is Şengün. And is back to the basket for over 5. That'll be a turnover.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
The kick out to Young. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. 54 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Şengün. Some solid defense from Clark. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Back to Young. Four on the shot clock. There's the three. Şengün with the rebound.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
Getting out on the break. Nice finish by Halliburton. Great execution for the team.
Young from outside. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And coming up as soon as we return from
42.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Brawlers. Pass to Mitchell. And here is Gafford. Şengün covering. And here's the fast break. Here's Hauser. Drains the wing trade.
Well, I was getting benched if I took that three on a break, but not now.
Tries the spin move. It's DeRozan with the drive. In the corner, it's Gafford. Mitchell outside. Screen by Gafford. He gets it in there.
Donovan Mitchell.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's just his first turnover of the game. For the most part, he's been very reliable.
Mitchell looking it over. And Young now, top of the key. Misses the three.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Pass to Ingram. Goes up on the wing. And he nails that one right through the net.
And known for the jump shot, Ingram needs to keep firing away with confidence from that spot.
Young outside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And a missed layup. Back to Halliburton. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Brawlers making a change here.
23.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Brawlers coach was going over with his team. Coach kept it calm but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell is doubled. On the wing, Johnson. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Pass to Ivy. Back to Mitchell. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. It's been quite a game for Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, they needed that timeout. They're searching for answers right now, how to slow this guy down.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Hauser. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Now that one went in, but I don't think that's a shot they want to rely on.
Oh, and the playmaking of Ivy on full display.
Gafford with the steal. Now Ivy. Now Johnson. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Johnson rips down the boards. Ingram left side. Valanciunas.
And with how he can operate on the block and shoot it, Valanciunas is a tough matchup for most centers. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much. And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
Young! And trying for the go-ahead basket. Doesn't go in. Cam Johnson buries the deep ball.
Oh, man, I wish I played in this era with all of this space.
Mitchell outside. Ripped away. Here's the break. Halliburton fires. It's good.
We've seen him shoot at 40% from deep for a season, so Halliburton accurate from three-point land.
So you want those shots anytime you can get a high percentage at the rim.
Now Valanciunas takes the three, but then hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Young outside. Takes it inside. Oh, the floater is good.
What a shot. That's exactly why you go to Young right there.
Halliburton. The 20-foot jumper. Good.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Johnson outside. Lets loose a three. And down goes the three.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Screen by Gafford. Clock at 6. Mitchell outside. And he does not hit. Now Hauser. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And so the home crowd treated to...
We survived outside, all from the music. Hey, turn this TV off.